Phil Spencer surprised the gaming industry yet again with a major next-generation Xbox news drop on a random Monday, some 2 months before the full reveal of the Xbox Series X, and confirms many and almost all of what we've been hearing and sharing on this channel. And it proves that Xbox is setting up the next generation with a no-frills, super powerful console with gamers at the center. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for checking in. I know you could hear or read this news many other places, but thank you so much for coming here today. I try to present the gaming news with an illustrative approach that is informative and entertaining, so thank you for the support. Like and subscribe if you appreciate the content, and let's get straight into the info. Source is in the description, and let's hear what Phil Spencer revealed on Xbox Wire. Head of Xbox Phil Spencer released a carefully crafted and written article for Xbox Wire on February 24th at the open of business, outlining every major feature and focus of the new Xbox Series X, coming holiday 2020. The biggest shockwave from the article came from this image that gave even more information than we've been hearing behind the scenes. Reported as early as December 2019, the Xbox Series X is packing 12 teraflops of compute power, which means the new Xbox is packing 56 compute units, double that of the Xbox One X for graphics power. Microsoft's approach to the new Xbox is quite literally the opposite of the elusive PS5, hiding behind a monochromatic logo. Phil said, "At Xbox, we value being open and transparent with you, and I'm proud to be able to share details about some of the technologies we are enabling for the next generation, and looking forward to boldly sharing more as we head towards E3." End quote. What follows is a comprehensive breakdown of what will make the Xbox Series X a powerhouse of balance and enjoyment outside of just teraflops. Much of this will read and sound like the video that I published in December of last year. Next generation custom processor Xbox Series X is our most powerful console ever, powered by our custom designed processor leveraging AMD's latest Zen 2 and RDNA 2 architectures, delivering 4 times the processing power of an Xbox One and enabling developers to leverage 12 T-flops of GPU or graphics processing unit performance, twice that of an Xbox One X and more than 8 times the original Xbox One. Xbox Series X delivers a true generational leap in processing and graphical power with cutting-edge techniques, resulting in higher frame rates. Good to hear. Larger, more sophisticated game worlds and an immersive experience, unlike anything we've seen in console gaming. End quote. The next thing is variable rate shading. Our patented form of VRS empowers developers to more efficiently utilize the full power of the Xbox Series X. Rather than spending GPU cycles uniformly to every single pixel on screen, they can prioritize individual effects on specific game characters or important environmental objects. This technique results in more stable frame rates and higher resolution, with no impact on the final image quality. Hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing. You can expect more dynamic and realistic environments powered by hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, a first for console gaming. This means true to life lighting, accurate reflections, and realistic acoustics in real time as you explore the game world. Simply put, the GPU, the graphics engine for the Xbox Series X, will have double that of the Xbox One X, which routinely runs massive AAA open-world games at a true native 4K, allowing much higher texture quality, geometry, and photorealism at full resolution on UHD TVs. Paired with the Zen 2 RDNA 2 CPU, which is not detailed here, it will secure the new console to display top-tier resolution and visual quality at 60 FPS and even 120 FPS on select titles, as developers see fit, fully capable and no longer limited to 30 FPS. VRR is an efficiency software solution that helps secure that performance target, and hardware-accelerated ray tracing means realistic reflections, photorealistic lighting, and dynamic shadows that lend to the overall immersion of a lifelike world under the control of the player, instead of relying on faked-in reflective puddles and emulated world illumination. SSD storage upgrades the experience by nearly eliminating load times and allowing many games to instantly resume when you return to the console. Phil stated, quote, "With our next generation SSD, nearly every aspect of playing games is improved. Game worlds are larger, more dynamic, and load in a flash, and fast travel is just that, fast," end quote. Latency on the controller and display is reduced thanks to auto low latency built into the console to make sure your TV is set into game mode and keeping tactile response on the controller and TV as precise as possible. Variable refresh rate comes along keeping the screen from tearing and smoothing out visual performance at 60 Hz and 120 Hz refresh rates, thanks to HDMI 2.1 support on the back of the console. After Phil Spencer released this information, and we're not done yet, CD Projekt Red, the team behind the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077, said that gamers should never be forced to purchase the same game twice or pay for upgrades. Owners of Cyberpunk 2077 for the Xbox One will receive the Xbox Series X upgrade for free when it's available, end quote. It's very likely that Cyberpunk, when it releases in the fall of 2020, just before the launch of the new Xbox console, will run at around native 4K at 30 FPS on the current Xbox One X. With double the power delta of the Xbox Series X, we can expect Cyberpunk's X enhancement to upgrade the visuals and performance to a native 4K 60 FPS first-person open-world experience, all for free. This also comes with Phil's promise of backward compatibility. He continues, quote, "Our commitment to compatibility means existing Xbox One games, including backward compatible Xbox 360 and original Xbox games, look and play better than ever before. Your favorite games, including titles in Xbox Game Pass, benefit from steadier frame rates, faster load times, and improved resolution and visual fidelity, all with no developer work required. Your Xbox One gaming accessories also come forward with you," end quote. Bringing the games you bought over the years is a massive perk, but the best part of upgrading to next generation hardware is the advanced and improved power, and Phil delivers the promise that Xbox Series X version of games will be the best version. He says, "This technology empowers you to buy a game once, and you know that whether you're playing it on the Xbox One or the Xbox Series X, you are getting the right version of that game on whatever Xbox you're playing on. We're making the commitment to use smart delivery on all of our exclusive Xbox Game Studios titles, including Halo Infinite, ensuring you will have to purchase a title once in order to play the best available version for whichever Xbox console they choose to play on. This technology is available for all developers and publishers, and they can choose to use it for titles that will be released on the Xbox One first, and then come to the Xbox Series X later," end quote. Expect this to work very much like PC gaming, with the best version benefiting in every way from bigger and better hardware. Specifics as far as storage size, CPU clock speeds, and number of ports on the back of the console were not highlighted here, but the approach to get out ahead of the crowd once again to bring Xbox into trending on social media and the gaming media has been a large part of the Go Bold strategy for the new face of Xbox. Phil is promising to showcase a, quote, deep portfolio of Xbox Game Studios games that have been held over from E3 2019 and XO 19 to sell the idea of the Xbox Series X this spring. That means a full reveal in April 2020. The reveal will be a spectacle of great games, great powerful hardware, and incredible options to keep Xbox players at the center of gaming. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, I suggest watching my video, Full Details for the Xbox Series X from December 6, 2019. Over 80,000 people saw it, and it outlines a lot of predicted features and specs that Phil Spencer and Xbox just confirmed this week. I'll link it on the screen at the end of the video. It's not easy to make bold claims like 12 teraflops and RDNA 2 months before the reveal. It puts my credibility on the line based on hardware trajectory and some inside sources that I just can't cite. It gets a little dicey in the comment section of my videos when I make these claims, but I stand behind them when I've done my homework, and I appreciate all of you that have been supporting my channel. The overwhelmingly positive feedback and ratings far outweigh the toxic trolls, whiners and console and PC warriors that do not want to see Xbox improve as it seems to threaten their favorite platform in a world where only one platform for them should exist. But pushing that all aside, I'm really excited for the next generation of PlayStation and Xbox. I'll be getting both day one, and I'm even more excited for the improved performance and visuals because in my opinion, games are already amazing, and all we can ask and hope for is an even better experience. If you like this video and the presentation, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Real hardcore supporters of the channel or those that would just like to help fund the work I do and the software I use each month to make these videos can join the channel for a few bucks or join the Patreon, your choice. Both get you early access to videos as soon as they're done, and anyone can message me at any time by adding me on Xbox Live and Twitter at Colteastwood. I'm excited to share this content, news, and my gameplay footage with you, and I'm excited to talk to all of you in the comment section. Be warned, about 10% of you will be salty, angry, or envious of all the Xbox news, and it'll show in the comment sections, but please try to be respectful, follow the guidelines set in place by YouTube, and for the sake of embarrassing yourself, please, be nice.